Hello guys, this is Sanjana Parihar, a legal intern at LEXIS and Company, and I am pursuing BA LLB. This is my first year. So today we'll discuss the topic that I've already discussed earlier, 377, and as I've already mentioned in the earlier video that there was a lot of things that I wanted to discuss but couldn't due to the timeline. So today we'll discuss first about this live-in status in India of same-sex people, and then about this Delhi High Court judgment over same-sex marriage. So first, India has decriminalized Section 377 as we have discussed earlier. It's not specific how these various rights and benefits are applicable to same-sex couples, because for them live-in relationships are the only type of union recognized by law to some extent. Now the Uttarakhand High Court ruled that live-in relationship between same-sex couples are not unlawful. In June 2020, it is a fundamental right which is guaranteed to a person under Article 21 of the Constitution of India, which is a vast enough to protect an essential right of self-discrimination and determination with regards to the person's identity and freedom of choice with regard to sexual choice of the partner. Now in August 2020, Orissa High Court ruled that same-sex live-in relationships are recognized under the constitutional right of life and equality. It was held that women in same-sex live-in relationship are protected under the 2005 domestic violence law, similar to different sex cohabiting couples. A lesbian couple from Mahisagar district, Gujarat, filed a petition with Gujarat High Court seeking police protection from their families and recognition of their right to cohabitation in June 2020. The couple had entered into a friendship agreement as a method of legitimizing the relationship. The High Court granted their petition on 23rd July 2020. The order Mahisagar police to give protection to the same-sex couple. Now there are many more examples to it. We'll jump over to the decision, the order that Delhi High Court gave. This year, the central government opposed same-sex marriage in Delhi High Court, stating that a marriage in India can be recognized only if it is between biological men and biological women capable of producing a child. Petition seeking recognition for same-sex marriage under Hindu Marriage Act 1955 and Special Marriage Act 1954 were filed in 2020. Now, Supreme Court order, in reading down the provision of 377 of Indian Penal Code, the Supreme Court only decriminalizes a particular human behavior, but neither intended to nor did the fact legitimize the human conduct in the question. There exists a legitimate state interest in limiting the recognition of the marriage to persons of opposite sex. The consideration of societal morality are relevant in considering the validity of a law, and it is the legislator to enforce such societal morality and public acceptance based on Indian ethos. Now let's come to legality of same-sex marriages in India. The right to marry is not expressly recognized either as a fundamental right or constitutional right under the Indian Constitution. Though marriage is regulated through various statutory enactments, its recognition as fundamental right has only developed through judicial decision of India's Supreme Court. Such declaration of law binding of all courts throughout India under Article 141 of the Constitution. Now there are some important decisions of Supreme Court related to marriage. Marriage as fundamental right, Shafi and Jahan versus Ashokan KM and others in 2018. While referring to the Article 16 of Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the Puttaswamy case, the Supreme Court held that the right to marry a person of one's choice integral to the Article 21 of the Constitution. Article 16(2) in the Indian Constitution provides that there cannot be any discrimination on the grounds only of religion, race, caste, sex, descent, place of birth, residence, or any of them. The right to marry is intrinsic to the liberty which the Constitution guarantees as a fundamental right, is the ability of each individual to take decisions on matters central to the pursuit of happiness, matters of belief and faith, including whether to believe, are at core constitutional liberty. Now, LGBT community. The Supreme Court held that the members of LGBT community are entitled, as all citizens, to the full range of constitutional rights, including the liberties protected by the Constitution, and are entitled to equal citizenship and equal protection of law. I think the way forward is the LGBT community needs an anti-discriminational law that empowers them to build productive lives and relationships irrespective of the gender identity and sexual orientation, and place the onus to change on state and society and not the individual. Once members of LGBTQ community are entitled to full range of constitutional rights, it is beyond doubt that fundamental right to marry a person of one's own choice has to be conferred on same-sex couples intending to marry. More than 24 countries have legalized same-sex marriage. So thank you. Today this was all about 377 and same-sex marriage. If there's any question related to this content, do let me know in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you have not seen the last video related to Navtej Singh johar case, do see it and give the feedbacks. Also, this video does not solicit any kind of promotions or advertisements according to the Bar Council of India. It's for educational purposes only. Do let me know how did you like the video. Thank you.